Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. I'm, of course, Hickory, the Drunken Underwhelming. Welcome to the Drunken Under Quarantine Show, Season 3, Episode 40. We got a special one. It's GW and I. We'll be sharing some stuff. We've had a hell of a week. We got a lot to get into, like shopping for husbands. Yeah, there's lots to get into. Anyways, let's get to the show. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. I'm, of course, Hickory, the Drunken Underwhelming, along with my good buddy GW Foley. We're on the Drunken Under Quarantine Show, Season 3, Episode 40. Home Depot, Hubbie, Daughters, Justice, Eggplant, Fire, Mandates, and Leaked F16 Manual. We got a couple other topics to get into, including the last one will be the greatest thing the internet's brought us in a long time. I'm very excited to share it if you guys haven't found it already. Blenda, welcome to the show. Hello to you, my dear. I hope you're having a beautiful evening and you're ready to laugh along with us because we got some shit to get into. But without further ado, welcoming to the spotlight stage, my man, my boy, my comrade, a guy who's been through a lot this week. So he may not be on the after show. I might be solo, but that's all right. It's going to be a good show. Let's get to it. Please welcome Mr. GW Foley.
I be that. Red Man.
Yeah.
I wish I knew more of the words other than I be that. What is up, motherfuckers? It is Wednesday night.
Woo!
Yes, I was so close. It's 8:04, but I got the alert on my phone. Didn't get the Rumble alert yet, but give it time. Give it time, it'll show up. Takes its sweet time. So let me just say that everyone thinks Murphy is cute and adorable, and he is. But he has stooped to a new low. We have a reclining love seat in our apartment. Hickory has seen it.
Yep.
And it's motorized. So hit the little button. That's all you have to do. Except for when your dog chews the power cord to the and it's not like it's a cord that like you can just replace. Like it's not like a regular 3-prong cord. Like it's a specialty cord. And so my couch is now kaput.
Aww.
And it's stuck in the recline position. Like we'd still be able to use it if it wasn't stuck in the recline position, but yeah, we can't put it down. We don't know what we're gonna do. That's oh, and I just got the Rumble alert.
Woo!
Bam, right there. 8:05. See, just takes a second. Just give us some time.
I love that. That's a great shirt.
Yeah.
We saw in a video we watched earlier.
Let's see. What else is going on? Super busy. I just finished my first paid video gig.
Yeah.
Like doing it like I finished it when I was talking to Hickory on the stream before we went live.
Yep.
So I am officially a videographer.
Ooh.
Yes. And I can't share it. I would love to share it with you all people, but I can't. It's not my property. But yeah, needless to say, it took me a lot longer than I thought it was going to. I thought it was going to be an easy peasy 4-hour job. And it turned out to be like 7.5, 8 hours. Which, yeah, for a 2-minute video.
Yeah,
that's a lot of Yeah. And so I want to explain why I won't be on the after show, unfortunately. Um, and let me just say, it's not that I don't want to be there. I do. I have a lot of schoolwork I need to do, and it's due tomorrow. So I figured if I'll do this show, this part, and save the after show for next week, when hopefully I'm less stressed and less stuff going on. Fingers crossed on that. But yeah, that's enough. That's enough of me. Let's turn it over to the real reason why we gather here. Hickory, the drunk and underwhelming.
Oh, I forgot to switch it. See, my wife's harassing me in a comment saying that she can hear me breathe and to stop typing. So I was about to go change up my, yep. I'm sorry. I'm going to go fix it right now before I do anything.
I mean, you want me to keep going? I can keep going.
Oh, no,
like when you go to take a drink.
Just be really annoying. I'm just going to pull up my mic settings real fast. Oh, of course, it's installing updates. Like the one time you're like, hey, yeah, it'll start when the update's complete. Thanks, Dick.
Oh, we lost. It's just me now. Ha ha ha! It's me. I've taken over. Wait, hold on. Let's fix some shit. Hold on. Where is it? Bam! It's me. It's still me. Let's this is great. I am the show. And this is excellent. Let's see.
Okay, sorry, that was weird. You can hear me, right? We're good?
Yes.
Okay. I was wondering if I think I can change my settings here. Let's see. Does that help a little bit? We'll change up the signal cleanup. We'll turn the compressor down a little bit. Turn noise reduction up. Is that a little bit better?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't have an issue with you.
Okay. She was like, she could hear me breathing. I was okay. Sorry, I got it fixed. We're going back to normal. Anyways, so we're gonna reveal the magic that I created. You know, I was trying to do the same thing at the same time. I'm gonna share a little bit. Oh, actually, it's probably because I moved my mic in for shooting a video, which we're gonna share here in a minute because that's my piece of magic for the week. But first, G-Dubs and I have some business to get to. It is the last day, dry January. She said can't hear you at all now. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. Can you hear me now, Wifekins? Is that? She said LMAO. Okay. Can everyone else hear me? Leave a comment down below. Make sure I'm coming in all right. Because to be honest, I can't really tell.
It sounds good to me, but
okay. Anyways, so first off, G-Dubs and I, it's the last week of dry January, even though it's technically the 1st of February. Well-being brewing Victory wheat. We're gonna get trying this and see how it goes. It's non-alcoholic brew, sports brew with a hint of orange. Victory wheat. It's 1 gram of carb, 3 grams protein, 85 calories per can. It says a proudly non-alcoholic malt beverage, contains less than 0.5% alcohol. We use the latest in brewing technology to ever so gently remove. A little louder, please. Maybe in the middle. Okay. I came down a little too much. I can fix that. Hopefully it doesn't crash me again. That would be a thing, huh? KG hub. There we go. Signal cleanup. Bring the noise reduction down a little bit. That might be a little bit better. Limiter down. Okay. Bring the input up a little bit. There we go. Is that a little bit cleaner?
It sounds exactly the same.
Okay. Yeah. Who knows, man? It's so hard to figure out. Anyways, here we go. We got they say use it ever so gently, remove the alcohol from our fully finished craft brews. So gently, in fact, that the brew barely notices. When we're finished, you have a true to taste brew that's non-alcoholically delicious, brewed by Wellbeing Brewing, ABW Virginia Beach LLC in Virginia Beach, Virginia. Victory Wheat is powered by Bowie. Just add Bowie.com. Over here, yeah, I'm going to read the whole thing. Sorry. Sports and brew have gone together since the winged Victory himself was sculpted in the 2nd century BC. Celebrate the magnificence of the eternal competitive flame we've created Wellbeing Victory Wheat. So if you attempt, try, challenge, battle, spar, attack, pursuit, vie, practice, clash, contest, or love and fight, and leave it all in the field, this victory's for you. So yeah, let's try this one out. Oh, Victory Wheat, Wellbeing Brewing.
Smells like beer.
Yeah, it's got some nice orange notes to it for sure.
Yep.
Definitely it smells like a citrusy wheat. So let's give it a go. That's kind of strange. It's almost got like a what do you taste on the back end tastes just like a normal wheat beer.
Yeah.
There's something. What do you think on the front there?
I can taste the orange, or the citrus.
It's very apparent. It's almost like I don't want to ruin it, but it almost has like a slight Gatorade-ish flavor on the front.
Yeah.
It tastes like a non-alcoholic Brass Monkey. All right, a little bit.
Yep.
This is actually one of the first non-alcoholic beers I've had that gets a pass. I could definitely.
Oh, the burp.
I could definitely drink a few. Yeah, it kind of tastes like orange juice concentrate on the burp.
Yeah.
But yeah,
the burp's interesting.
This one gets a pass. I think.
Yeah.
I'm pretty happy with that. I'm not gonna lie.
It's better than O'Doul's.
Far better. Definitely far better. Okay, I just gotta remember which one was the one I'm looking for here. Because I have a project to share.
Dun dun dun.
Is it really? Oh, right there. Okay, and I have audio. Okay, so this is Hickory the Drunken Underwhelming 2 days ago. And this will actually go live on my channel at, let me check the time. I think it's going to be 8:30. Is the scheduled? Yep, 8:30. So we're actually going to watch this 15 minutes before it goes live on the channel. But this is about 2 days ago. A loyal subscriber named Shannon Garcia, who's a queen of the comments down in everyone's comment section, was like, Hickory, there's a song by Tyson James called Bodies. You need to check it out before it gets banned or whatever. And also he issued a challenge. And she was like, I would love to see what you did with it, because she was the one that turned me on to the Burden Challenge. And I did one for, well, I had a lot of fun on the Broadnax one. That was probably my favorite. I took a lot of time working on the Broadnax Challenge. But I did a Burden one and one for Bryson Gray, his song FBJ. And Burden's song called F Biden. Unfortunately, neither of those are on YouTube. They're Rumble exclusive now, since those were songs that, or at least F Biden was one that Facebook or YouTube decided was not YouTube appropriate. That was actually my first ever strike was due to that. But this one I think I'm okay with. I don't think I should have any issues. I didn't say anything explicitly against community guidelines, but yeah, let's see what you guys think. This is MC Molasses and Hickory the Drunken Underwhelming working together on a verse for the song Bodies. Let me know what you guys think.
We try to tell you about these bodies, but you didn't want to listen about these bodies. Now you might be dropping like a body, cause this is what they wanted. Take a look at all the bodies.
Hold up, slow down, relax. Let's think a minute. A brave new Fahrenheit 1984 struggling. We're stuck up in the thick of it. It's feeling like the Evil Dead would do, shooting estrogen injected mud. I declare World War III and these dead ain't shotgun sheets are pure blood. Get the blue check mark execs cornered and they always saddle. We'll be running out of more groom like they do up in Seattle. Every hot Tinder date is James O'Keefe, your cabal insider. We got bodies dropping on prime. The show is brought to you by liars. You can call me what you want, but I'll always have a mind so free. Call me maggot if you want, but Trump gave them immunity. Let them do whatever they please. That didn't put my mind at ease. And now the new pandemic's all the bodies dropping in the streets.
Bodies. This is what they wanted, dropping bodies. Every time I turn the TV on, they dropping bodies.
Yeah, that was
I dig it, man.
Thank you. I had a lot of fun doing that. That was about 2 days there. And,
Trying to get rid of me already?
Not yet. But yeah, it took about 2 days and put that together and shot the video real quick. And yeah, I'm digging it. I thought I had a solid verse. So let me know what you guys think. But that was my magic piece for the evening. Let's get into the regular show. G-Dubs, you ready?
Let's do it.
Let's do this thing. Still working on that wave, man. I'm almost through the second flat. It is so good.
Nice.
Absolutely loving that. Staying super hydrated. I meant to share that in so the background to Dry January is Hickory's and the wife are doing some appointments and stuff. And so I'm kind of going through Dry January, Sober October, and No Nut November, like all in one. And I've been ready to get violent a couple times in the past week. It's been rough not having any of my vices to lean on. Not gonna lie. Probably the reason I was able to get a song done in 2 days, or at least a solid verse to enter a competition with in 2 days, is because I've been man, it's been rough. Not gonna lie. I can't wait till the day of the appointment so that I can maybe smoke a joint, drink some beers. That's first I wanted to give a shout out. Let me share that. Get rid of that. Shout out to Twigga up on Rumble now. So shout out to my boy over there, rumble.com/Twigga. And also to myself at rumble.com/HickoryTDAU. Where the backups for our channels are, just in case anything happens. Like Twigga experienced a couple weeks ago, he got a strike on stuff that went up months and months and months ago, which is usually how it happens. It's never on anything that you post like now. It's like 6 months down the road. YouTube's like, oh no, actually this shouldn't be on your channel. So thank them for that. Anyways, let's get into the first topic of the evening. How the drunk is this news? Hubby shopping at the Home Depot. I swear this is not what I was doing when I was there, G-Dubs. I was looking for grass stuff. But here we go.
I was looking for ass.
From viral trends, single women are shopping for husband material at Home Depots, from the New York Post. Yeah. This chick acting like she doesn't know what she's doing to attract the help of a fine young lad. Says all the single ladies are going on a shopping spree at Home Depot, vying for a chance to meet an eligible bachelor amongst the aisles of hardwood, screwdrivers, and nails. Women at TikTok have discovered the perfect spot to window shop for single men. Deleting the apps in 2023, content creator Brianna Nichols advised in a clip with over 24,000 views. I'm headed to Home Depot to look confused in the lumber aisle. While the dating strategy gives some people hope they'll find a soulmate, some taken women watching from afar are aghast. I'm so glad I'm wiped up and a stay-at-home mom. It's getting hard out there, one user commented on Nichols' TikTok. Home Depot dating on the platform has 3.6 billion views.
Jesus
Clearly,
Christ.
it's a trend women are willing to try. The jury's out on whether it hits the nail on the head. Home Depot puns. Which some bachelorettes are boasting meet cute success, others are declaring DIY dating hack amusing but faulty. Creator Megan Lois decided to take a quick trip to her local Home Depot and test the trick out for herself. To her surprise, the male shoppers were, quote, made out of husband material, unquote, she admitted online. Home Depot's where you go if you want to meet a man, she exclaimed. I found at least 3 husbands. Yeah. Not a bad, awful looking lady here. Yeah, this one is the original one. Brianna Nichols saying, deleting dating apps 2023. I'm headed to Home Depot to look confused in the lumber aisle. Look at her. Just getting ready. One TikTok who goes by Latin Kitty has taken her followers along the trip in a series of posts which racked up more than 9 million views. When they tell you to go to Home Depot to find hot guys, the text on one clip reads, along with the footage of an excursion in the world of home improvement. Not me trying to act like I need help. She kind of looks like Nicole Scherzinger, not gonna lie.
A little bit.
The wife again said, thanks, you're killing it. Yeah, I feel like killing somebody, I'm not gonna lie. Jason says, hi Mother Truckers. Hi Jason, welcome to the show, sir. Good to see you tonight. We're just talking about shopping for husbands at the Home Depot. Jason, do you have any experience with that? Just,
Or maybe getting picked up at a Home Depot.
Yeah, inquiring minds want to know. This might be the place to go shop for ladies if this is the trend, right? I mean,
yeah.
Soon dudes will catch on to this and be like, oh yeah, I think I need a single pack of screws that I forgot. Weezy said, because I love to shop and socialize. No, I'm usually like a guy that's like, I want to go get what I want and get out. I'm not a guy that social shoppers irritate me.
I look at it as a hunting exposition. Like, I go in, I search my prey, I bag my prey, and I leave.
Fair. Sean said, when dating at a hardware store, one must be very careful not to attract a tool. Well done. Jason said, nope. No, but it might be a good place to look for women if this is the trend. At one point, she even pretended to need help in an attempt to catch the eye of a handyman, but her valiant effort was for naught. She didn't seem too impressed by the slim pickings. She captioned the clip, maybe a different location. Inspired by the Singleton's smart thinking, viewers applauded her genius idea, despite many users suggesting that men could still be taken. If they're there on the weekend, definitely not married, lol, one commented. No, that's actually when a Sunday or a Monday is when I would be there, generally.
Yeah.
But I'm with the wife, usually, when I go. As you can tell by our super cuts of me looking at lawn stuff. The evolution of last summer. Wife did a great job. I got to go early. I work there, and you will see some great things around 7 to 10, another advised. Listen up, go on Saturday morning, someone else offered. Hell no, my man not going there anymore, joked one TikTok user. As it turns out, men have their own tricks. Instead of Home Depot, one male TikToker claimed single guys do a loop around Target for single gals. That's like Target for us guys. We go in there and we don't need a damn thing sometimes, the man commented. Yeah, this is... She shared footage of men she found inside. The first trip was unsuccessful. Yeah, here's another cute one. Home Depot dating. He said for the 3rd time this month, no husbands in sight.
Oh.
Yeah, it's she'll get there, It's you just gotta keep trying. Skimora, what's up? She said Skimora said sup GW Hickory.
What's up, buddy?
Hope you're doing well. Weezy said I skip aisles to avoid run-ins. Yeah. Jason said, by the way, Saturday's show is awesome. Yep, another thing we didn't mention, Saturday's show was a hell of a lot of fun. Jason, it was good to see you in person again.
Yes.
But, yeah, we had a blast, dude. That was a good show. Great turnout. Everybody. Yeah, he said, except the drunk you could hear from the bar. Lol. No, that was mostly me. Yeah, it was like, how do you want your microphone set up? And I'm like, I'm drunk enough to yell at people. I don't need a goddamn microphone. They'll be able to hear me back there. But yeah, it was super fun. Jonah Joseph was cool to meet. Young feller, I think he's got a little time. but I think he's a young, promising talent. He's
Yeah.
it's just polishing that up, which he has plenty of time to do. He's a young dude. He's what, like in his 21 or something?
If that. I don't even.
Yeah, I think he had a soda. So I
Yeah.
don't know.
I saw him
can't,
drinking water and like a soda.
Skimaro said, push her shopping cart in the chicks cart like Richie Cunningham. Yeah. Hit him with the cart. It works sometimes.
Kneecap him. Kneecap him. Like, take the cart and just ram it right into their legs so they fall down on the ground. And then you're like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Let me help you up. Bam. Instant pussy.
Weezy said Rich and Cunningham. Yeah, and then you have a cart to throw her in. You know, it's perfect. G-Dubs, this next topic's got a quote. I want you to tell me if you know what the quote is from. I used a quote for the topic, or for the banner for this topic. This is not vengeance. Revenge is not a valid motive. It's an emotional response. No, not vengeance. Punishment. You know what that's from?
No.
Would that help?
Oh, which one?
The movie with Thomas Jane.
Okay.
My favorite. The full quote is, in certain extreme circumstances, the law is inadequate. In order to shame its inadequacy, it is necessary to act outside the law, to pursue natural justice. This is not vengeance. Revenge is not a valid motive. It's an emotional response. No, not vengeance. Punishment. And we have a story just about that topic. Sean said, sit on it, Potsy. Something funny about mixing in the Happy Days references with me talking about the Punisher. Anyways, from River City Post, daughter runs over and kills stepfather after he abused and beat her mother. A young woman ran over and killed a man in Campo Grande last Sunday around 7 p.m. The images were recorded by a security camera. The video shows the moment man appears sitting on the sidewalk in front of a market when the car runs over him. It happened around 7 p.m. on Rua Afluente. Another man who was at the scene talking to the victim managed to divert and was not hit. After running over the victim for the first time, the driver again threw the car on top of the man who was injured. The driver still got out of the vehicle and started arguing with the victim before she fled the scene. The man was rescued by teams from the Mobile Emergency Service, the military fire department. As found, he was sent in serious condition to Santa Casa. According to civil police, the driver remains outlawed. Teams carry out diligences in the region. Yeah, this is definitely not in the U.S., but
No.
But she has not yet been located. The case has been registered as an attempted murder and still being investigated. And here's the controversial footage. Pretty savage.
Ooh.
Yep. Yeah, she was not messing around.
Oh.
Yeah. And she still going. Yeah, this one's got 8.3 million views. Just giving him an earful. Adding insult to injury. It must be warm there, huh?
Yeah.
Nobody's going to assist, clearly. Like not a single person here. And then she just leaves without her friend. Just one of those like crazy, wow, that's wild that she got caught on, it was caught on camera, man.
Good for her.
Yeah,
I hope they let her off.
Yeah, sometimes you got to, I suppose, you know, if the law is not going to work, you got to take the law in your own hands occasionally. Jason
Dude,
said
if someone did
WTF.
that to my mom's,
Yep. I wouldn't want to use a car. Sean said jump in the shark in the Home Depot convo. Skimoro said just when you think it's over and done. Jason said warmer than Vermont. Yeah. Speaking of which, for those not in Vermont, we're looking at negative 20 degrees on Friday with a wind chill of down to like negative 30, negative 35. But
yeah, I am not looking forward to it.
No, I mean, not at all. But yeah, just wanted to highlight that one because, there are people willing to stand up for people. And I suppose, I wonder if that's going to affect her mentally. Who knows? Her decision. She, I guess she found her punishment for him. That's for sure. The female Punisher. Eggplant fire. And I even used the emojis. You like that? With the little eggplant in the fire. Sounds like something you need penicillin for. Yes, to be clear, not an eggplant fire, but an eggplant fire. This from RFD TV. Egg facility in Connecticut burns to the ground, kills 100,000 hens. This is January 30th. Skimaro said y'all live on the moon.
Pretty fucking much.
It's gonna feel like that, dude. It's crunchy. That's when her friend realized I don't need her as a friend. Yeah, that might have been the deal. She got out. It's like, you know what? I'm good. I don't want to be involved with this. But it's good to see two strong women making their own decisions.
Yes.
I applaud it. I think this is what real stunning and brave looks like. Anyways, egg facility in Connecticut burns to the ground, kills 100,000 hens. A weekend fire at one of the country's largest commercial egg producers has left thousands of hens dead. The fire happened at Hilldale Farms in eastern Connecticut. Local media reporters say a coop measuring 50 by 400 feet went up in flames on Saturday, and officials estimate 100,000 birds died in the fire. There's no word on what yet caused it. This all comes as consumers across the U.S. battle high prices for eggs. Producers combat the worst HPAI outbreak in U.S. history. I assume that's the bird flu that they've been talking about. And that's pretty much it on the story. Also seen a lot of murmurs online about eggs, and apparently a lot of TikTokers are actually. Let me see if I can find an article about it, so I'm not just talking out of my ass.
That's what we're good at. We're good at talking out of our ass.
Oh well, Newsweek saying Tucker Carlson found the conspiracy in it, so they're at least talking about it. Oh well, a lot of people are already okay. There is articles about it. This one, Your News. I don't know who they are. Fresh Eggs Daily Blog. STG Report. I'm trying to look and see if there's any that are like a reputable source talking about this, so I can pull them up. I guess yournews.com. Know everything. It's from February 1st.
That sounds reasonable.
So they're not saying this is true. They're just saying this is what's going on. Skimaro said, now dozen eggs go up again. Sounds like a crotch pot cooking. So this one is from Your News. Chicken farmers blame tainted feed after hens stop producing eggs. Something's wrong with the chicken food we're buying. They're saying, interesting take on the egg situation in the country. This woman posits that if the feed causing chickens not to lay eggs, and I don't think she's wrong. This is just something some guy on Twitter said. I want to be clear. We're not journalists.
No.
We're a drunk magician and a dry January magician, and the dry January comic is talking about some stories and seeing what's going on. But yeah, apparently this has been all over the place. Let's hope this isn't true, but anything's possible these days. Chicken feed contaminated, ? Winter is one reason, but why are the chickens not laying eggs? Now this is, let's talk about the chicken feed conspiracy from Lonely Pines. So I heard that people were blaming the lack of chicken egg laying on winter, but it seemed that June and July were like when hens stopped producing regularly.
Yeah. And
it seems like a lot of people have posited that it's a feed issue and have since changed feed, and now it works. I don't know if that's I don't know if that's true or not. It's just something I've seen online, and it did make me curious. That's for sure. Just making sure we're still alive. Okay. We'll get right into the next one. Keep this show on the road. But yeah, unfortunately, it's a sad story. When I looked up eggplant fire the other day, like there's like in 3 or 4 Google pages, all of different news articles talking about all the chicken plants and stuff that have burned up in the past year and a half. And it's moderately terrifying that many food places have gone up.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sean, or Chinese chicken rules. The Chinese chicken, get a drumstick,
and your brain starts ticking. Watching X-Files with the lights on.
No clothes on?
What?
With no clothes on?
No lights on?
With watching X-Files with lights on.
No lights on.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what's after that.
It's been a long time since I've
It's been 1 week since... Sorry.
Oh, mandates are set to come to an end. How's Biden going to take credit this time? Here we go. This one's from Reuters. U.S. to end COVID-19 emergency declarations on May 11th. Washington, January 30th. President Joe Biden's administration on Monday said it will end COVID-19 emergency declarations May 11th, nearly 3 years after the United States imposed sweeping pandemic measures to curb the spread of the illness. Nearly 3 years. As of May, it will be 3 years and 2 months, my good sirs. Because the state of emergency, I'm pretty sure, got called March 13th of 2020.
Yeah.
So May 11th of 2023 is a solid 3 years plus. The COVID national emergency and public health emergency were put into place 2020 by then President Trump. Biden has repeatedly extended the measures, which allowed millions of Americans to receive free tests, vaccines, and treatments, as well as delayed student payback on their loans, because that seems like a good idea to just let kids be, not responsible. I'm sure it's helped out a lot of people who are struggling. On the flip side, I didn't get any of that shit. The White House's Office of Management and Budget said in a statement declarations, which were set to expire in the coming months, would be extended again until May 11th and then terminated. This wind down would align with the administration's previous commitments to give at least 60 days prior notice of termination to the PHE, OMB said in an administration policy statement. The government has been paying for COVID-19 vaccines, some tests, and certain treatments under the PHE declaration. When it expires, these costs will be transferred to private insurance and government health plans. Or to you, if you don't have insurance, because sometimes that's the smart financial decision. Wheezy was laughing. Skimoro said 3 years late. Yeah. Oh my God, thank you so much, Joe Biden and friends. Yeah, we really appreciate it, guys. Thanks for looking out for us. OMB said in a separate statement that Biden would veto a proposed bill in the U.S. Congress that would eliminate COVID vaccine mandates for healthcare providers working on certain federal programs. Because there's no health emergency, we definitely need mandates, that's for sure. COVID-19 cases are declining in the U.S., though more than 500 people continue to die each day from the disease, government data showed.
500? That's compared to the 300 million that we have in the country.
I'd like to see that number up against like other causes of death. I'm actually gonna see if I can pull that up in US.
It's not a lot.
Now it said in during the months December 2020, January 2021, and February 2021, COVID was the leading cause of death, but that was also a year ago. So let's look at this number of deaths, leading causes. When is this timetable though? So mortality in the United States 2020. So that was when like COVID was most deadly, pretty much, right?
Yeah.
Even that heart disease was 696, 692. This is for the year 2020. Cancer was 602,000. COVID was 350,000. And I would almost say we have so many excess deaths now because of the lockdowns. because people were putting off their necessary appointments and stuff because they were scared to go to the doctor. And I would be willing to bet that we have much higher cancer deaths in the coming years because of people kicking the can down the road. And, or not being able to see their doctor. But yeah, so we're going to end that. And just to tie in, I thought this was interesting. UK to end COVID vaccination for everyone under 50. This was published January 25th. United Kingdom will be winding down COVID-19 booster shots for the healthy as the government moves away from its pandemic emergency response approach. Brits 16 to 49 had previously been able to get 3 COVID jabs, but as uptake there has been dwindling, the UK Health Service will end the 3rd dose offer on February 12, 2023. Which doesn't seem like many. Aren't we on like number 5 in the US?
I don't know. I stopped at 3.
Like at least. COVID did away with COVID did away with heart attacks, cancer, and car wreck fatalities. Yep. Accidental deaths seem to go way down too. It was amazing. Nobody died from the flu for a solid 2 years either. That's pretty incredible. It only took COVID to defeat the flu.
Yeah. Finally.
The government
suck
is
also...
at flu. Dynamite down the comment said, react to Broda V. Adabrama. Yes, I will. I will get to that one next week. Thank you. Government's also preparing to end the offer 2 initial vaccine doses over the coming months. This means unvaccinated Brits who are under 50 will not be able to get a COVID-19 jab unless recommended by a medical professional. Health officials are planning for a more targeted vaccination strategy in which only vulnerable individuals receive the COVID-19 vaccine when there's a medical need. According to the UK government, the campaign of COVID-19 boosters for the young and healthy is being cancelled because of the reduced uptake. Since April 2022, less than 0.1% eligible Brits under 50 have gotten a 3rd dose. Less than 0.1%. Skip Morrow said COVID-23 is on its way. Oh, Dynamite's down there. I will get to it next week, my friend. Sorry.
Do it now.
I almost got into the next one there. Whoopsies.
Whoopsie doodle.
So yeah, that's one of those exciting. The mandates are going to end. Raises all sorts of questions, like all the emergency use stuff. In theory, will either get approved by then or go away. Right?
Yeah.
Like all of the COVID tests, home tests, are emergency use authorized. They're not actually like cleared. There's not. And while there was a COVID vaccine that is FDA approved, it's not available. like Comirnaty is not available yet. And I wonder if that's going to change.
That's an excellent thought.
Yeah, it's one of those interesting, I wonder what that's going to mean. I wonder if the big pharma companies are pissed because that seems like profit loss to me.
Dynamite really wants you to react to that song.
I will, my friend, but we don't do reactions on the show. It's me and GW talk shit about the news.
Yeah.
Sean said green eggs and ham. Hell no, I'm Uncle Sam. You cannot eat them here. You cannot eat them anywhere. You'll hear on Fox about the box. We're trying to keep you in. Very thin. Dr. Seuss down there. Thank you, Sean. Leaked F16 manual. Might as well the other classified shit floating around. Apparently everybody's got some classified material somewhere. Especially, in the garage. Scamaro said things that make you go, yeah, I wonder what's going to happen. I'm wondering if the approvals, the FDA is just going to be green lighting everything for the next few months. These are
get that shit out there.
Anyways, F16 leak. Oops. War Thunder gamers accidentally leak sensitive F16 secrets online. G-Dubs, what do you think the chances of somebody accidentally leaking something as sensitive as an F16 manual is?
I would. How would they get it in the first place?
That was kind of my question about the the whole thing really was. Apparently, as we'll find out in the later on here, is that there is this forum apparently has an issue with this. Anyways, let's get into it. This isn't the first time they've shared classified data to win internet battles. It's published January 20th, Popular Mechanics. Yeah. Jason said yours is in your magic hat. Users of the MMO War Thunder have yet again spilled military secrets in the game's online forums. G-Dubs, you ever played? You know what War Thunder is?
No. Sounds stupid.
Sean said, just listen to Murphy. He's screaming bullshit.
Pretty much.
An anonymous user posted information from the manual of an F-16A fighter jet, but the data was not meant for export. War Thunder users have repeatedly uploaded secret or restricted information on weapons systems from around the world, from tanks to fighters. Massive multiplayer online games, MMOs, are designed to be immersive experiences. But one such game has a unique problem. A player base that keeps posting secret information about military hardware. Maybe we should start playing. This sounds like my kind of people. The latest case involves a user uploading the F-16A Fighting Falcon information that, although dated, was not meant to be exported abroad, let alone uploaded to a worldwide messaging forum. This is a picture of these things, 1981. That's
the good old days.
Skimaro said, if that game is that realistic, I need to get on that. Yeah, like, do you think it provided them an actual advantage in game to have the
God, I'd hope so.
to have the actual manual for it?
Here's what the X key does.
I have always wanted to play one of the VR. Apparently, there's some really, really cool VR flight simulators. But from what I've heard, they're like, it's super complicated.
Yeah.
I've watched a video, it was like an hour long, of a guy just trying to figure out how to fire the plane up. Because it's like, it's as complicated as like starting an actual plane, which is pretty damn complicated. It's not.
You mean there's just not like an on switch?
Yeah, I guess it's not like my car where you just like put my foot on the brake, press the button as long as I have the key in my pocket, and it fires up. And then I just like shift gears and it goes. No, apparently there's like lots of different buttons and there's multiple engines to fire up and you have to do them like in the right sequence. And yeah, it's a whole thing.
That just seems overly complicated.
Yeah, a little bit. You'd think they'd make them simpler.
Yeah.
Right? Like you'd want it as simple as it could be. And then, I don't know. Weezy said, ain't nothing sacred anymore. No, my friend. Nope, nothing is. That's for sure. If you want to see it, you can probably find it on the internet. The free game, which allows players to battle against each other on land, at sea, or in the air, made a name for itself by offering realistic models of tanks, infantry fighting vehicles, warships, fighter planes, and letting players spar against one another in massive battles. The realistic modeling, which includes radar ranges, tank armor modeling, and weapons effects, has recruited legions of diehard fans. But there's one problem with War Thunder's success. Fans don't just want to stop at the game's level of realism. They want to take it even further by doing their own research and uncovering information they'll think will help the game. Then they upload the data to online forums run by Gaijin Entertainment, the developer of War Thunder. The catch? Sometimes this information is restricted and should never be shared outside of government or industry circulation. The latest leak involves the F-16A jet and the AIM-120, Advanced Medium Range Air-to-Air Missile, or AMRAAM. AMRAAM. That's the song I'm supposed to react to, I think. The F-16A was introduced into the game as the video announced late December. The user Space Navy 90 wrote on War Thunder forums, "Interesting thing I found doing my research. During early AMRAAM testing, you can now see F-16A would equip the AIM-20 and use TWS on the non-MFD Stores Control Panel SCP." I have no idea what I just said.
That's just Greek.
Yeah, this is serious dork talk here. The F-16A was the earliest F-16 production model, and the AMRAAM is a radar-guided missile designed to give it the ability to engage targets beyond visual range. SCP, or Stores Control Panel, was a control panel in the F-16A cockpit that gave the pilot controls over missiles, bombs, and fuel tanks attached to the fighter. It was later replaced by the multi-function display, or MFD, an LCD screen that would do the job of the SCP and several other control panels, switching between them with the push of a finger. TWS, or track while scan, is a radar trick that allows a fighter to both track targets while scanning for new ones. That's interesting. Gaijin's forum moderators immediately hid the contents of the post. Space Navy 90 argued the information was so old that it didn't violate sharing rules. The mods, however, said the sharing of the info violated U.S. regulations on exporting sensitive military information. The International Traffic in Arms Regulation regime controls flow of both military hardware and information outside the U.S. While the information in the post may have been legal to share in the U.S., posting it to the internet allows it to be viewed virtually anywhere on the planet, running foul of ITAR. So the real question is, where? I guess we're gonna have to do a quick search and find out where is Actually, okay, let's see. This wasn't the first time restricted or secret information was shared on War Thunder, not by a long shot. Just one day before, in fact, a forum member posted sensitive information on the F-15 Strike Eagle fighter jet. In July 2021, a player who claimed to be a Challenger 2 tank commander and former member of the British Army's Armored Trials and Development Unit felt Gaijin didn't give the tank its due in armored protection and shared information from the tank's Army Equipment Support publication. Unfortunately for the user, the information had been incorrectly labeled unclassified when it was still much classified. There seems to be a lot of that going on recently. Many of the leaks seem to involve tanks. Other leaks have included a French army soldier leaking information on the French Leclerc main battle tank and a Chinese user leaking the capabilities of the Chinese Army's DTC-10 125mm kinetic energy anti-tank round. Nobody likes losing a head-to-head encounter in a tank or fighter jet in a video game. Nobody likes losing an internet argument, especially when they're sitting on information that could prove them to be right. To be fair, not all of the unauthorized sharing is to win an argument or to prove the game's developers got something wrong. War Thunder seems to have an odd knack for compelling people to share information. The real question is, we gotta search the name of this company, because they're saying something about it being sharing it outside of the U.S., right?
Yeah.
So my question is,
they're Indian.
Are they?
I'm assuming. I have no basis for that claim. Oh.
Gaijin Entertainment was founded in Russia in 2002 by Anton and Kirill Yudisev, who began a big project with the PC racing game Adrenaline. After the successful launch of War Thunder in 2012, an office in Germany was established to manage global operations and marketing. The company moved their distribution business to from Moscow to Budapest in 2015. Their development headquarters followed shortly after. So they're in Hungary, but they're a Russia company.
Yeah.
So, yeah, good on the
All
Russians for collecting a bunch of classified shit. Because I'm sure they didn't just delete it.
Yeah.
They might have hit a post. I don't think that stuff got deleted. Sean said, I can't wait for my Xbox new game where I can also participate in the Ukraine war from the comfort of my couch. Yes, the drone striking brown people simulator. I think that's I'm surprised we don't have it already. I played Microsoft Flight Simulator 2000 many times. Still can't fly a real jet. Maybe. How do you know, though? You know?
You don't know until you try.
What if it was that realistic that you hopped in one and you're like, oh, this looks familiar. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Oh, shit. We're taking off, guys. Sean said, did Poland not just get a mess of F-16s that accidentally dropped off? You know, you can learn about anything on YouTube videos. Stop being a Putin apologist. I don't know. I know that we have tanks headed over that way.
I thought someone else gave him the tanks, though.
I think, was it Germany? I thought we were sending some Abrams tanks, though.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure Afghanistan got some F-16s when we left there. That was my first thought, was like having a manual go missing. It's like, oh yeah, whoever owns those now at least has an operator's manual to go with their jets. I played Call of Duty a lot. I could probably take out a bunch of World War II Germans, maybe.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I mean, I might be able to, but I definitely want to do it with like the comfort of modern weaponry. You know, I feel like I'd have a decent shot. The issue is the World War II Germans were heavy on artillery.
And
That's
drugs.
Yeah. But artillery, I mean, that's a hard one to like defend against. It's not like getting in a gun battle in Call of Duty. It's like, you know, shells coming in and stuff. Who knows? But I'd like to think that, I don't know, maybe I'd do all right.
I wouldn't. I would cry in a corner.
We got a couple more to get into, and I'm going to go through some in the after show, but I figured we'd end the regular show on an interesting one here. Booze consumed per capita, and Vermont is kicking glass. Yeah, here we go. This is from our the wonderful people over there at Reddit. The states that drink the most alcohol in America per capita. You can see the light states are 1 to 2 gallons per capita, so that's 1 to 2 gallons per person per year. Are these Georgia, Oklahoma, Arkansas, West Virginia, and Utah?
Utah makes sense being that low.
Yeah, Utah's the lowest at 1.36. That's not bad. So then the yellow is 2.01 to 2.5. We got Texas, New Mexico, Arizona, Idaho, Washington, South Dakota, Nebraska, Iowa, Kansas, Mississippi, Alabama, Tennessee, Kentucky, Indiana, Ohio, Pennsylvania, New York, Connecticut, South Carolina, North Carolina, and Virginia. Red is darker orange is 2.5 to 3 gallons. We got Florida, Louisiana, which is shocking.
Yeah.
Shocking, because Louisiana is the place where you go to drink openly in the street. I would assume that they would sell, because I'm pretty sure these are based on Material Institute on Alcohol Abuse and Alcoholism from VinePair. Pretty sure this is the amount purchased, not necessarily consumed, per citizen. You know what I mean? They don't really have a way of tracking like what the actual citizens of the state would buy.
Yeah.
So I would assume it's like the amount purchased per to how many who live there. And it amazes me Louisiana is not way higher, considering Mardi Gras and the fact that people flock there just to drink in the streets a lot.
Yeah. That's actually really weird.
A little bit, right? So red is 3.01 to 3.5. And there we got Montana, North Dakota, Wisconsin, and Vermont at a solid 3.22 gallons per person per year, which is
respectable.
Yeah, considering, I mean, a lot of people go to New Hampshire.
Yeah,
buy booze. Like a lot of people who live on the border, or even make their day trip to go shopping over there and hit the liquor store. Because to be honest, New Hampshire's liquor stores are way nicer than Vermont's. Vermont's liquor stores are all like mom and pop, little places, or they're like in a grocery store type deal.
Yeah.
And they're run by the state, but none of them are exceptionally good. New Hampshire's are like specialty shops. Like they have everything. They're super nice, super clean, super well lit. They have like a ton of different flavors of everything. They have all the really sweet. We go over there before Christmas because they have the sweet gift bundles. We always get a couple of those. And over in New Hampshire, they always have the nips and like the big fake plastic candy canes.
Yeah.
So we can put them in stockings and stuff. So we always do that. Sean said, we in the USA I believe one full division of Abrams tanks was sent. Germany sent old Leopard tanks. Putin put $5 million bounty on the first NATO tank kill. Not surprised there. I'm not surprised he put a bounty on a NATO tank. So in the 3.5 to 4 is just Nevada, which is kind of surprising. That Nevada's not even higher.
Yeah.
Because then the dark purple is 4.01 to 5. And that's Delaware, Biden's beautiful home state. 4.01 in Delaware. And New Hampshire's 4.83. The largest number, 4.83 gallons drank per capita. which doesn't surprise me. Yeah, because Jason said better prices and can find more rare alcohol. And it's not that far. Like a lot of the nice liquor stores in New Hampshire, especially the one on the highway on 91, I think it is a really nice liquor store on the side of the interstate. And it's not that far from the New Hampshire border or from the Massachusetts border.
Yeah.
And a lot of towns in New Hampshire are not far from Vermont border. So it doesn't really surprise me. But Vermont holding its own at a hefty 3.22. That means there's only 1, 2, 3, 4 states. Vermont's number 5 in alcohol consumption.
Good.
Yeah.
We're
a bunch of degenerate alcoholics up here.
We need to work on this.
Yeah, looks like there were some good comments in here. I wonder if I know mine are still up there. I wonder if I would even recognize. I don't have a fake one. I don't have a real one. No, pretty much my comments were they're all like, "What's Vermont's excuse?" And I was like, "We're a bunch of alcoholic degenerates. Like that's there's nothing else to do in the state. That's really all we do is." Nope. Okay. Stop scrolling through Reddit so I don't actually show anything bad.
Show some titties.
Skamara said that's what happens when you live on the moon. Lol. Yeah, people get drunk. We drink maple syrup and lots of booze. That's really all we got going on here.
It's sometimes maple flavored booze.
Yep. That was pretty much it there. Jason said mostly rednecks. Yeah, dude, it's a lot of Bud Light going down. That's for sure. Afraid a lot of Bud Light gets consumed. Somebody. Oh, that's funny. People are complaining. Apparently, I paused way too much on one of my late reactions, and a lot of my comments are people complaining. Sure, I don't want to leave because I love Hardy. However, you're not leaving a choice. I know reactors have to stop here and there for copyright reasons, but every fourth word I can't. It's because I don't just react to words in a song. I assume that if you're watching a reaction, you've already seen it, and that I'm not gonna ruin the song. There's heavy pausing, then there's overkill. Said another one. This one said, "I'm sorry, I don't usually complain, man. You stop this after every fourth word. I understand you have to stop. That took it to a new level." The funny part is this song still got copyright claimed on me. And this one said, "I agree, it's way too much. I just stayed because it's Hardy." Well, thank you for staying, Melody. That's awesome. And then I learned a cool fact that I'll share was that Ruby Soho's name. Did you know that story?
That's named after the song.
The wrestler?
Yeah.
So she was on Lars Fredrickson's podcast. And she was going from WWE to AEW, and I guess he suggested that she take Ruby Soho and then cleared it for her that she could use the song for her entrance song.
Yeah.
Which I didn't know. I'm like, that's cool as hell. I just assumed that, I assumed she reached out to them and got it cleared. I didn't, it was pretty cool that he suggested that. Like, that's dope, because she was Ruby Riott back in WWE, but obviously they own that copyright.
Gotta love copyrights.
Yep. Yeah, deal with that a lot. Samira Khan over there on Timcast. Not entirely sure who that is, to be straight with you. I just wanted to see if... Yep. Challenge accepted is up and live on the YouTube channel right there. Boom. 4
Good.
views. Nice. And I did, so it is in the Oh, I haven't added it to the members only. The uncensored version is going to go in the members only content. And then the censored one will be up for the normal. That's how I'm going to play that. Anyways, that's all I got on this one. G-Dubs, you have anything you want to say before we get on out of here? Good brother?
I love everybody, and I ain't got shit.
Fair enough. Well, thank you guys for joining us. I am, of course, Hickory the Drunken Underwhelming, signing out for this beautiful man, Mr. G.W. Foley. I'll be over there on the after show for at least a few minutes, hanging out, chatting, sharing some of the stupid stories that have gone on this week that we couldn't talk about on the regular portion. GW is going to get back to work because he still has lots to do. But G-Dubs, thanks for joining me, brother.
No problem,
Appreciate
man.
it.
Love you, buddy.
And, I love you too, man. I will see you next week, and hopefully a friggin' appointment will be by then, and we won't be on a dry episode. I'm ready to have some beers with you on the show again.
Excellent.
It was good. I don't think I'll go back to like drinking on the show every week, but after like almost a solid month of not drinking and or smoking, I'm ready. I'm ready. It's been a long one. Weezy said good night, guys. Sean said drop bodies. Yeah, we might even listen to that one again on the stream on Rumble. Anyways, that's all I got. Thank you guys for joining us. I'm, of course, Hickory the Drunken Underwhelming, signing out for Mr. GW Foley, and we'll see you guys next week on episode 41. Until then, stay safe, stay drunk, stay underwhelming, but most importantly, stay sane in these trying times. Please remember. Let's go, Brandon.
Are you saying you want to show me your tits? This is a weird show.